When Wilma came through, it ripped everything to shreds. The bleachers are mangled, light poles are downed, and the field is unusable.
There is no baseball. We're registering players, and we're unsure about our future.
We can't play here anymore. We don't have any fields to play on.
Hey guys, Preston, Ed, Tracy, and Tanya. Usually we're traveling around the country helping out one family in need. Well, this time, we're trying to help out a whole bunch of people. Instead of just building houses, we're rebuilding communities. So we're working our way through the Gulf Coast, trying to do something for the states that were hit hard by the hurricane. So today we're in Florida, rolling through Broward County. And Broward County took a direct hit from Wilma, one of the strongest Atlantic hurricanes in history. Obviously, there's no way we can help everybody, but what we can do is do what we do very well, which is bring people together to help others. And it all starts right here. Take a look at this tape. See what I mean?
This is Coach Ed. He's the best coach that we could ever have.
So Boynton Beach is a small town right here in Broward County. And like most small towns, Little League baseball is a big part of the community.
On a Saturday, you'll have 3,000 people come through this park with players, parents, siblings, grandparents, aunts, uncles. This is a place where everybody gathers.
It's a very important part of our community.
Now, a few years ago, a local team went all the way to the Little League World Series.
History has been made here in 2003.
This is a championship team with a great tradition and a great history.
Today, however, the baseball field is in ruins. When Wilma came through, it ripped everything to shreds. The bleachers are mangled, light poles are downed, and the field is unusable.
There is no baseball. We're registering players, and we're unsure about our future.
We can't play here anymore. We don't have any fields to play on.
So when Wilma destroyed the baseball field, their coach, Ed Bowman, made it his mission to get this thing up and running. You see, he knows how important baseball is to these kids and to this community.
If ABC was to come here, it would return big smiles to little kids' faces. And I'd love to see 3,000 people here next weekend.
Boynton Beach Little League has a history that just goes on forever. Generation after generation of Boynton Beach families have played on this field. And they're very, very proud of their baseball.
Why is the grass all dead?
Because the power went out from the hurricane. It destroyed all of the power from the baseball, and the sprinklers got destroyed, so the grass couldn't grow because it's getting no water.
It's things that 6, 7, and 8-year-olds really shouldn't even have to worry about, but it's become their concern now, their burden, because it's their field.
It's a mess. This is the first time I've stood in here since the hurricane.
So the last time you were here, you had this place full of your kids.
Yeah, it was the Saturday before Hurricane Wilma, and we had a little batting practice before our game.
Well, it's not really a game anymore here, is it?
No, it's really not. It's really not.
Hey, what is this?
Our concession stand.
The kids took me in to show me their concession building.
So look, guys, I see
Water damage.
water damage. So Kyle, what happened to the concession stand?
The rain went so hard, it came water damage. It was dripping.
This concession building represented revenue.
You need this concession stand so you can sell things from it, so you can make more money to buy things for the field and have maintenance in your uniforms. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah!
Okay, I think I hear you loud and clear.
The kids need their field of dreams, so we got to get started. What's the most important thing? Coach Ed gets you out here to practice and training. Well, the big ball players, they have to go to training too. So while we're working here, you guys are going to the Florida Marlins spring training baseball. They went ballistic.
Look that way!
See that bus? That's your bus!
And so they just took off running, jumping in the bus. We're going to spring training. It was a dream come true for these kids.
We wanted to give our ballpark some authentic trappings, like a grand entrance. So I started to scribble something on a napkin, but I lucked out when an architect named Quinn showed up with a drawing significantly better than my napkin sketch. That's not my sketch.
Oh, yes, it is.
No, this is so much better than my sketch. Who did this?
We
You
gave
did
it a little sketch helper.
Okay, well, let's go check it out.
Sure.
Nice work, Quinn. This is kind of our own arc of triumph, isn't it?
Yeah.
It does give it a sense of permanence, too, this kind of arch. This is not going to get blown down in any hurricane.
Absolutely not. It's here to stay, just like Little League and Boynton Beach.
The 2003 national champs were invited to the field. And I said, you know why I have you here? You've done so much to inspire the younger kids that we have a little surprise for you. And so we looked up, and craning over their heads is this huge bronze sculpture of mighty Casey at the bats.
And it was created by a man named Mark Lundeen and donated by Teammates for Kids.
One of the things that was significant and really inspirational about the 2003 champs is that they didn't win. They lost graciously. And they went out swinging, it's true, like Mighty Casey, but they did it with honor and grace.
The theme of this park is what Mighty Casey stands for, go out swinging. And I think you guys represented that in the World Series.
Very good.
I think it's time to bring these kids home.
Let's do it.
I'm with you. We really had to think about how to reveal this ballpark. I mean, how do you surprise 9 kids and Coach Ed? We just completely turn the lights off, keep the entire crowd quiet. We brought the kids in.
We wanted them to be surprised. It's a big place, so we had to have them close their eyes. We had them on the pitcher's map.
And I just said, look, guys, count down with me. You ready? And at the top of your lungs, let's start at 5. We're like, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The bestest day? We did it for you kids. Everybody here in the community did it for you guys.
I'm gonna play baseball here forever.
Coach Ed's an emotional guy. He wears his emotions on his sleeve. And he saw what we had done to the field. Well, I think he spent himself on crying tears of joy all week, but he still had a few left. What a gift. What a gift.
Awesome. Guys, you like your new field? Yeah! There's so much more out there. You want to go see it?
Yeah!
Let's go!
They ran around like, well, they went wild. Batting cages, dugouts. They had a lot of things to check out.
When they get to the concession building. Well, of course they're eating a snowball and popcorn and hot dogs. Their lips are blue. They just can't believe it. I mean, everything about it is their park.
My favorite things are the field, the concession stand, just everything. Thank you! Woo! Thank you!
We finally have a field of dreams.
We're really lucky when we get communities to donate their labor of love. And we also sometimes get lucky with certain individuals. And this was no exception. The only thing that really got us down all week was that you have 4 fields here, right? But we couldn't get to all 4 fields. We just did this one. But I think, well, Alan might be able to tell you something that'll make you guys really happy. Alan Mark Smith. Wow, what a generous guy. Not only did he deck the whole field out with cameras and video screens.
He said, my company and I would like to donate to Boynton Beach Little League.
I have a check for $100,000 to help you finish your field and make sure that what the hurricane took away, you'll get back. And all I can say is God bless, and guys, grow up, be good kids, and hopefully someday you'll do the same thing for your kids that I'm trying to do for you. Coach?
That's what generosity is about. This man's not even from Boynton Beach, but he knows what it is to be from a community, and he knows what it is to give back.
When all the tears were over, it was time to play ball.
There you go.
And just to hear, batter up, that's what it's about.
I think those kids rounded the bases 100 times. They might still be running.
I can't wait for opening day. We're going to hear the bat ring. We're going to hear the glove pop. We're going to smell the hot dogs in the new concession stand. Thanks to ABC and Extreme Makeover, our kids are going to be able to manifest their dreams.
There's another surprise. You don't realize what a facility that's shared by a community, what it does to bind people together. And so to fix that field brought this community back together as well.